Hey, what's up, everybody? It's PSC 315, and I'm doing more 1.8 Minecraft update videos. This particular one's going to be on villages, ravines, strongholds, and mines. To start off, one of the new structures that, well, you couldn't really call it a structure, but one of the new things that are generated in the map are ravines. They're pretty cool. They're kind of pointless. They're basically just big giant crevices. They go down pretty deep. They're usually found next to deserts and plains and stuff, but they're pretty much all over the map. They're usually really long. You know, the torches are. I put the torches here, but it's basically just a narrow thing, and there's usually caves that split off from all the ends. This one's a weird one. This one was actually covered. Well, most of it was covered by dirt, so I uncovered a little bit of it. It usually goes pretty far. This one's actually like an L because there's another ravine that connects into this one if I can find my way out. It's right there. It's kind of like I said last time, like on the villages, how it kind of made two villages into one and did the same thing over here with the ravines. That was the previous one right here. So it's pretty cool. They're kind of, like I said, they're kind of like a pointless structure, but it's something new added to the map, you know what I mean? You're not, oh, it's actually 3 in 1. You're not getting, you don't get bored. It is kind of a pain when you have to build over this, though. Yeah, if you're not paying attention to where you build and you dig down a couple blocks and you discover one, it's a pain if you have to fill it up. But alright, so this is these are the generated villages. These are just freaking amazing. If you're lucky enough to find one right when you start off in a fresh map, I mean, it just makes everything so much easier, you know, to get started because they already have tons of stuff made. In this village, you can see there's already gardens made, all set to go for wheat farms, whatever you want to call them. There's, some villages have a couple structures, other ones have, up to 10 or 11. This is one of the bigger villages, but they're not completely, how do you say the word, done correctly. Because they're generated by themselves, they do get messed up. Like this one, it's not that bad, regular house, but you'll get ones like right there, like stairs that drop down, stuff like that into holes, like a block of sand inside of a of a house. But they are built with the new technology. By new technology, I mean the new blocks that came with the 1.8 update. Like instead of glass blocks, you got glass panes. When you do find tables, you'll get like instead of the slabs on top, like you can see some, like the house is built into the ground right here. Anyway, you'll see how like they'll use tables instead of wooden slabs or stone slabs for tables. They use like the pressure plate on top of a fence post, like right here. Um, they use mostly wood, stone, and gravel. Cobblestone, I mean. They don't really use finished product stuff. Usually every village has a lighthouse. Not every single one, but usually they all do, with at least one floor in the middle and then it's got a top. It's pretty cool. Playing creative mode, so I didn't die. And for some reason this is a weirder one, because usually, oh, here it is, it's over here. Usually the center of each one will have a well, and this is probably this particular layout right here is in every single, at least one house in every village has this, and they have like the little garden, I guess you could make back here or whatever. But usually every single one has a well. They go down pretty deep. I'm not going to go down to the bottom, but they're usually in the dead center of each town. This one's kind of off to the side, but it's pretty cool. And like I said, this is like probably one of the best, new generated structures thing. Like this one's filled with gardens for some reason. There's like a lot here, and usually this will be at an intersection. There'll be 4 of them at an intersection with the well in between it. So you can see it kind of got a little messed up. And some of them have this, not every one of them do, but you'll have like a little house type thing inside, and then you'll have a lava pit, like a dispenser or some shit, or something, whatever. And iron bars and stuff like that. You'll have furnaces ready to go. So if you have a bucket, you can scoop out the lava and make lava furnaces and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. But not every single one has that. Very few do. The same layout over here at the fence. So this looked like they took two of them. Like it looked like it tried to make two villages into one. But this is a great village though. This is probably like this is, yeah, this is weird. It looks like it just tried to make two into one, but like this is still probably the coolest thing because you know if you start out on a fresh map, especially if you're making a multiplayer server and you have it set to where you know you go and build your own house wherever you want, like whatever, you know, if you have like the random servers, people just go on there and build with friends and stuff. Then this is great because like if you're starting off in the beginning, it's like you just walk around for like whatever how long, and you find a generated village, and you basically have all the necessities. Like you already have a furnace. Most of them have crafting tables. This one doesn't for some reason. But you know, this is probably one of the coolest things. Alright, so these are the mines. Remember how I said that sometimes like there's loads of caves that spawned like to the left and right or whatever, right on like up against the ravines, and sometimes mines do the same thing. The mine shafts are really cool. When you first spot them, you know they're really awesome to go snooping around and stuff, but they get really annoying. Only because of they don't stop. I mean they run forever. Like you can see. Hold on, I got a stupid skeleton. Um, they're kind of cool in a way because it's fun to explore, but they get boring after a while, like anything would. So the one of the things that you'll first notice right off the bat is cobwebs. 1.73. I don't think I've ever seen a cobweb on that one, you know, 1.73 ever, and the mines are full of them. Usually the mines layout is exactly the same. It's usually columns with posts, like fence posts with blocks on them, a couple torches here and there. Um, you'll find one of the new mobs called a cave spider. There's usually railways, like broken up railways that lead to nothing on the ground. I just found a zombie dungeon. It's pretty cool. Anyway, you'll find mushrooms and stuff like that. Like there'll be multiple levels in them. You'll find constant dead ends, but it just never stops. I mean, yeah, of course they have an end after a while, and like they'll drop down into like these weird caves, but they're just, I think the mines, you know, me personally, I think they're just too big. If they would have made them smaller and have ends to them, then yeah, it would have been a kind of a cool update. But like again, just like the ravines, this one's kind of pointless. But you know, like I said, in a way it is kind of cool because it's something new to the game that you've never seen before. The other side of this mine, I'm not even sure if it will lead anywhere. It kind of looks like the mine was already here and the ravine got generated after it. Yeah.